Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, it's good to see we have a couple people joining us tonight. Welcome, guys. Happy to have you here with Trivia with a Librarian. Tonight, our theme is cooking. We're going to talk about some fun facts and maybe some tips for the upcoming Thanksgiving prep. Going to give everybody some time to hop in. So happy that everybody's showing up tonight. Go ahead and say hi in the comments. Hello. I'm super excited about all the Thanksgiving food. Hi, Lisa. All those Thanksgiving classics like turkey and green bean casserole. Delicious. I hope everybody's night is going well. We've been having very nice weather. It's kind of getting more into the fall weather rather than kind of the warm fall weather. Time for jackets and beanies. Just, I guess, as a warm up, whoever would like to comment, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Like the thing you look forward to every year. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So our first question is, what do we call the process of submerging vegetables or fruits quickly in boiling water? Is it A, soaking, B, blanching, C, stocking? What do we call the process of submerging vegetables or fruits quickly in boiling water? A, soaking, B, blanching, C, stocking. Lisa, yes, it is blanching. Yes, you guys got that one. Woo! All right. Question number 2. A roux is often added while cooking to help thicken sauces or soups. What are the main ingredients in this sauce? Is it A, flour and butter, B, flour and egg, C, flour and water? Hi, Rachel. Good to see you on here. All right. A roux is often added while cooking to help thicken sauces or soups. What are the main ingredients to this sauce? A, flour and butter, B, flour and egg, C, flour and water. Lisa, you got it again. All right. And Yoni, I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name, but you got it right. Yay. And Michael, you got it. You guys are prepared for Thanksgiving. You already know all the stuff. All right. Next question. What do we call the caramelized juices remaining in our pan after the meat is browned? Is this a vinaigrette? B, a fond? C, a deglaze? What do we call the caramelized juices remaining in our pan after the meat is browned? Yeah, we do call it good. A, vinaigrettes. B, fond. C, deglaze. The answer is B, fond. F-O-N-D is what it's called. All right. Question number 4. Which shapes do we have when juuling veggies or fruits? Is it A, a round shape, B, a cube, or C, matchsticks? Which shape do we have when juuling veggies or fruits? Is it A, round shapes, B, cubes, or C, matchsticks? All right, Lisa. Yeah, that one was one I didn't know. It was pretty tough. I was like, "Oh, man. You got to know your cooking terms for that one." All right. Question number 5. To cook pasta al dente perfectly, which should its texture look like? Is it A, crunchy and crispy, B, moist and soft, or C, tender and firm? To cook pasta al dente perfectly, which should this texture look like? Crunchy and crispy, moist and soft, tender and firm. And fun fact, al dente means to the tooth in Italian. Tender and firm, yes. That is correct. Good job, guys. All right. Question number 6. Let's see. Which of the following ingredients is used when poaching foods? Is it A, oil, B, sugar, or C, water? Which of the following ingredients is used when poaching foods? Is it A, oil, B, sugar, or C, water? All right. I see one answer. Does anybody else have one? That answer is correct. Water. All right. Yeah, Lisa. Angela, yes, that is correct. And Michael, you got it as well. Good job, guys. Y'all really know your cooking stuff. All right. Next is question number 7. What do we call the person who is responsible for making sauces in professional kitchens? Is it A, a saucer, B, sauce maker, or C, sauce chef? What do we call a person who is responsible for making sauces in a professional kitchen? Is it A, saucer, B, sauce maker, or C, sauce chef? This was another one that I did not know at first. Ooh. Whoop. Michael, you got that one. You were a little hesitant, but hey, you went for it. Sauce maker and sauce chef sound pretty realistic, but saucer is the answer. All right. Question number 8. What do we do when zesting a citrus fruit? Is it A, squeeze juice, B, cut the membranes, or C, scrape off the rind? What do we do when zesting a citrus fruit? A, squeeze juice, B, cut the membranes, or C, scrape off the rind? All right, yeah. You guys got it. Good job, Angela. Michael, that is correct. Lisa, yes. And Miss Johnson, yes. You guys all got that one. I always love the smell of freshly zested citrus. It's so nice and refreshing. All right. Question number 9. When we cook down a liquid ingredient to make it thicker, it has been A, mulled, B, reduced, or C, simmered? When we cook down a liquid ingredient to make it thicker, it has been A, mulled, B, reduced, or C, simmered? Yes, the answer would be B, reduced. That is correct. Yes, Sandy, you got it. All right. Y'all are on fire tonight. All right. Question number 10. Which of the following ingredients can be found in many Indian recipes? Would it be A, curry, B, peppers, or C, cinnamon? Which of the following ingredients can be found in many Indian recipes? Would it be A, curry, B, peppers, or C, cinnamon? All right. Good job. Woohoo. All right, how many spicy food lovers do we have here? Question number 11. What do we have when whipping egg whites? Is it A, meringue, B, mayonnaise, or C, whipped cream? What do we have when whipping egg whites? Is it A, meringue, B, mayonnaise, or C, whipped cream? Yeah, Sandy. I noticed you got the curry one right too. I just didn't see it before. Meringue. Yes, that is the answer. Those stiff white peaks, as they say. I love the little cat face. All right, good job, guys. All right. Question number 12. What do we call the process of searing and cooking meat over low heat in an extended period? Is it A, broiling, B, braising, or C, roasting? What do we call the process of searing and cooking meat over low heat in an extended period? A, broiling, B, braising, or C, roasting? This one is a little bit of a tricky one. It's a little bit vague, but the answer is B, braising. Roasting is very similar. It does sound very similar to that one. So those of you who said that one, you are not too far off. All right, question number 13. Which has a higher smoke point, peanut oil or canola oil? That's going to be A for canola oil, B for peanut oil, or C for they both have the same smoke point. Which has a higher smoke point? Is it A, canola oil, B, peanut oil, or C, they both have the same smoke point? All right, it is B, peanut oil. This was one I didn't know either. I came across this question. I was like, oh, I knew that oils had different smoke points, but I did not know which one of these was higher. But yeah, you guys got it. All right. Next question is, what do we call the process of preventing lumps in dry ingredients by putting them through a strainer? Is it A, sifting, B, shaking, or C, sanding? What do we call the process of preventing lumps in dry ingredients by putting them through a strainer? Is it A, sifting, B, shaking, or C, sanding? All right, guys, it looks like everybody's getting this one. We must have some bakers. All right, yeah. Woohoo. That's one of those baking essential things. All right, next question. What is often the first step in most basic baking recipes? Is it A, cracking eggs, B, preheating the oven, C, mixing ingredients in a bowl? What is often the first step in most baking recipes? A, cracking eggs, B, preheating the oven, or C, mixing ingredients? Hey, Shannon, welcome. And you got it right. Yay. Good to see you tonight. All right. And then Miss Johnson as well. Sandy, Lisa, Angela. Good job, guys. Yeah. I felt like that was one of those trick question ones because there's so many different instructions to those baking recipes. All right. Next question. What is the culinary term for improving the presentation of a dish by decorating with ingredients? Is it A, decor, B, garnish, or C, decorate? What is the culinary term for improving the presentation of a dish by decorating with ingredients? Is it A, decor, B, garnish, or C, decorate? Woo, you guys are all getting these right. Good job, y'all. Like I said before, y'all are going to have Thanksgiving on lock. Y'all are already prepared and just showing off your knowledge. All right, next question. Which ingredient is often used to make bread rise? Is it A, milk, B, yeast, or C, flour? Which ingredient is often added to make bread rise? A, milk, B, yeast, C, flour. Yeast is the correct answer. Woohoo! That good old like powdery is the kind I usually use. And it eats off that sugar and just grows that stuff up. Oh yes, Crackle Barrel for Thanksgiving. All right, next question. All right, what is the best way to make onions taste sweeter? Is it A, soaking in alcohol, B, mix with sugar, or C, caramelize? I like that word. Which is the best way to make onions taste sweeter? Soak in alcohol, mix with sugar, or caramelize? All right, yes, this is it. Caramelize. This is one of my favorite ways to eat onions. Oh, that's so fun. Woo, good job, guys, getting this. Hey, Betty. Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, next question. Let's see. A springform pan is often used in cooking which dish? Is it A, a cheesecake, B, a bundt cake, C, a sweet cake? A springform pan is often used for cooking which dish? A, a cheesecake, B, a bundt cake, or C, a sweet cake? This answer is technically right, but we would need a little bit more specific. All right, Sandy. Michael, you as well. Yay. Shannon, you got it right. All right, Miss Johnson, Betty, and Angela, you did come in there with that more specific answer. Yeah. But you were technically right the first time. Oh, that is a good tip of wisdom to spread right there. You got to be prepared. Like have a pan, a cookie sheet underneath them. Make sure you're covered. All right. Next question is, which kind of cookware is often used for making custard or melting chocolate? Is it A, a saucepan, B, a double boiler, or C, a saute pan? Which kind of cookware is often used for making custard or melting chocolate? A, saucepan, B, double boiler, or C, saute pan? All right, Shannon. Yeah, it is a double boiler. Luckily, you can usually make one of these homemade, with just the stuff you have around the kitchen. Sandy, yes. Betty. Miss Johnson and Michael, yeah. I usually just do a regular small boiling pot, and then a glass or metal bowl on top with a little bit of water in the pan. Don't have to have the whole double boiler pan set. You can just make one at home. All right, and our last question of the night. This is a very holiday-related one. Which spice is often floating in cider or put in hams? Is it A, thyme, B, garlic powder, or C, clove? Which spice is often floated in cider or put into hams? A, thyme, B, garlic powder, or C, clove? Sandy, you were the first one on that one. The correct answer is cloves. But it looks like it was a right answer all around. All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really enjoyed you being with us for this trivia night. I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and enjoy some great food. You obviously all have wonderful cooking knowledge, and we hope to see you at our next trivia night or for one of our DIY crafts or cooking with a librarian. It's another place where you can get to exercise your cooking skills. Right, well, you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.